What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ghost. I'm coming to you from inside my truck. I'm sitting out here in the middle of nowhere, Texas, picking up some eggs from this damn farm, and this farm is in the middle of nowhere. But I'm so happy because my old lady, she got me right before I hit the road. I took a load coming out here to Texas, and in order for me to go outside of my usual running, the load had to have been paying good. So, my old lady made sure she went and bought like a bunch of these little bundt cakes. So she stocked my fridge with these and some food, and she meal prepped for me. So, I would have some food and stuff for the road. Man, I'm telling y'all, when I say this woman has been a God's gift to me, this woman has been God's gift to me. Because, man, anybody that knows me knows I love food. And, man, for her to just prepare meals and meal prep and stock my fridge and my truck with all sorts of snacks and goodies, amen. But that's not why I'm making this video today. I'm dropping this video to speak on freight brokering, your credit rating. So, when you start your freight brokerage and you get yourself all established and all that, and you're ready to start moving loads, you're gonna run into a hiccup. If you are a carrier, or if you have ever booked a load with the brokerage, or been on that, you've probably seen where if you click on the carrier's info, their credit rating will have like a little rating on there. It'll be like 70, 80, 90, 97, 99, 100, right? What that is every brokerage has a credit rating. And it's just like your personal credit. It's just like business credit and all that. But it's not that. You can't use your personal credit. You can't use your business credit. Like, every brokerage has its own little credit rating. And all it is basically it tells everybody if you pay your carriers on time, if you pay your customers on time. It's just basically the more you pay people and the more you do good business, the higher your rating goes. And it takes about 2 years to get like that A1 rating. For like when everybody you'll get that 100 and all that. As long as your business is being A1 for like 2 years, you'll get that A1 rating to where factoring companies and all that really want to deal with you. Because one of the hiccups that I ran into was I got this account. It was a milk account that was picking up out of Arizona, and it was going to Cali. And when I set it up, I was ready to move the loads, and then all of a sudden I ran into a hiccup with one of my homeboys. I was trying to give him the load, and his factoring company told him that basically they would only factor one load for me. Well, for my company, they would only factor one load. And then in 30 days, I think it was they said within 30 to 60 days they would boost my credit with them up. And the load was paying like I think $9.50. So they said within 30 days, as long as I paid the factoring company for this one load, they would boost it up to where they'll give me a bigger line of credit to push loads with them. So what I had to do was, because the shipper paid me out, it was on I think it was on like net. It wasn't a net 30, it was a net 14 or something like that. It was like net 14 payments. So that means basically you get paid every like 2 weeks. For anybody that wants to know what does net mean, net 14, net 15, net 30, net 60, net 90. That's just the number of days they have to pay you out. So it was on net 14 or net 15 terms. It was like basically I had to wait 2 weeks before I would before they would pay it out. So what I had to do with him was they factored that one load, and then basically I just had to cut him a check. Or what I could have done, I could have went through my factoring company, factored the bills, and then basically the shipper just would have paid the factoring company directly, if that makes sense. So I could have did that. I had options, but I just ended up, just cutting him a check, and then, I think he ran him for like maybe 3 months. Yeah, like 3 months straight. So, he was just getting checks because he didn't want to deal with the factoring company or deal with my factoring company. So it was just like boom, bam, boom. Just come to check, go. So that's what that is. And then one way that you can figure out how to, boost that credit rating is if I would have reached out to my homeboy's factoring company and asked them hey, is there any way that you could issue me a line of credit? So then, you could open up so I could get these loads pushed out and, this carrier can get rolling. That's another way of doing it. You just got to cold call if you have a carrier, because most carriers have factoring companies. So if you just cold call their factoring company, 9 times out of 10, they'll work with you as long as, they're not anal or have no type of special, circumstances or something like that. They'll deal with you still. So and then you can also get linked up with that to get verified through Triumph and all that, which it's all options. So I mean, at the end of the day, remember your credit rating. Don't get discouraged if you don't have a credit rating. You just got to simply just do a little bit of extra leg work and you'll be able to move loads still, if you can get customers or whatnot. So don't let it discourage you, because I know a lot of people, they get discouraged when it comes to that part because they see that, they don't have a credit rating and they can't do this and they can't do that. But all you simply got to do is just make a phone call, and that's it. Just make some phone calls. They can say yes or no. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.